How can I recover from retroactive jealousy, OCD, in the fastest way possible? This is a question that I get quite a bit, obviously. We want to get over this as fast as humanly possible. What really are the steps? What would I recommend to do in order to do this, to overcome it in the fastest time possible, to at least know that if you're putting in these steps, that you are on the fast track to getting over this? Again, it's different for everybody, the actual time frame, but if you are doing these things that I'm about to share with you in this video, you are definitely on the fast track to getting over this fairly quickly. Now, for those of you new to the channel, my name is Matt, and I help people overcome this condition known as retroactive jealousy. I was a sufferer for more than 13 years of my life, and now I dedicate part of my life in helping others do the same. Okay, so let's get to this video and get to this question. How can I recover from retroactive jealousy, OCD, in the fastest time possible? And this is very important to understand that our brain needs a certain number of, let's say, like repetitions for anything, right? Our brain needs certain repetitions for us to memorize things. Our brain needs repetition for us to, learn a new skill. Our brain needs, again, repetition to learn, but our brain also needs repetition to let go of certain thoughts, let go of fears. And that's very important, is the word repetition. Especially when overcoming retroactive jealousy, OCD, getting into retroactive jealousy, the reason why we suffer so much is because we've thought these thoughts so much, repetition, that it's now, our brain is locked up in this mode where it's all we ever think about, right? And there's a lot of anxiety behind it. We all know how it feels. However, it's the exact same way to get over it in regards to repetition. But it's how we respond to these thoughts with repetition is how we're going to get over this in the fastest time possible. So when these thoughts come up in your head of your partner's past that don't feel good, that don't sit well with you, that give you that grossed out feeling, that anxious feeling, that curious feeling, all that stuff, that highly charged response, in that moment, we have to basically do a correct reaction to this thought. It's very easy to immediately indulge in a thought, ruminate with a thought, get tangled in the thought, try to think our way through the thought, try to rationalize a thought, ask our partner questions to see if this thought is true, all this stuff. When we're doing that, we are showing fear. We are telling our brain, you've sent me this thought, you sent a lot of adrenaline because you said this is a dangerous thought to think, and guess what? It is a dangerous thought because now I'm doing all these compulsive behaviors to try to fix it, okay? That is an incorrect reaction. The correct reaction, okay, the thing that you have to do over and over again is every moment of every day when you get these thoughts of your partner's past, whatever it is, it could, again, but some people range from, I just have these thoughts that bother me. Some people range that everything about my partner's past bothers me. And it's just, I'm going crazy here. Like every single thought I think is about my partner's past, and every single thought hurts me so much. In that moment, whether it's 10 times a day or 100,000 times a day, when you get that thought of your partner's past, that is your moment right there to do this correct reaction, right? The correct reaction. So honestly, the more thoughts that you get about your partner's past, the faster you are actually going to be able to overcome this, because this is exposure. You're exposing yourself to this thought, essentially, right? Whether you expose yourself purposely or the thought just comes to you, you're exposing yourself to it, and now's your time to train your brain that there is no danger in thinking this thought. This is your time to not do the compulsive behavior. This is your time not to explore the thought. This is your time not to ask the question, okay? That's very important. The more you get these thoughts and you do not react to them, the more you get these thoughts and you do not do the compulsive behaviors, the more you get these thoughts, and again, don't ruminate with them, you disregard them, say, this is not me, this is retroactive jealousy, you disregard them altogether, that the faster you're going to get over this. You are on the fast track to getting over this. So again, if you are not someone, a lot of people that I work with have these thoughts basically 24 hours a day. That was me too, 24/7, all the time. But if you're not someone who gets thoughts 24/7, maybe, you get 10 thoughts a day or 20 thoughts a day, but it's still enough to really bother you. In order to overcome this, this is your chance to do exposure response, okay? Exposure response prevention. Basically what this is you purposely bring up a thought in your mind that doesn't sit well with you. Bring up a name of the person in your mind that doesn't say, well, look at a picture of the, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend that bothers you or whatever, and look at that picture. Bring up that triggered response. Feel it, okay? Your brain is now flooding your body with adrenaline. It doesn't feel good, but your brain's looking for you to respond. And your response is a no reaction. Your response is, I feel it. Yep, this is it, but I'm all good. You take a deep breath. This is not me. It's my OCD. This is not me. This is retroactive jealousy. I'm fine. I'm all good. Take a breath, and that's all you do. And again, the more you do this, the more you disregard the thoughts as they come, you're showing your brain in that moment. You're sending the message to your brain manually. You're saying, I'm fine. I'm good. These thoughts, that's all they are. They're thoughts. They cannot harm me in any way. You do not have to send all this adrenaline through my body. I'm okay. Okay? I'm not doing any compulsive behaviors. I'm not doing anything. So relax, right? And through enough repetition, you're going to start to cool down the adrenaline. Your brain's going to realize, oh, wow, okay, I'm sending a ton of adrenaline. I thought Matt was in danger, right? I thought he was in danger. I thought, these thoughts were very dangerous. I thought they might end his life. So I sent a ton of adrenaline so he could, do his fight or flight response. But wait, I sent all that adrenaline, but he didn't do anything, right? He didn't do the compulsive behavior. He didn't explore these thoughts. Okay, I need to cool it on the adrenaline, right? So with enough repetition, that's exactly what happens. With enough repetition, that's exactly what we're doing. And pretty soon, you'll have done this so much, literally disregarded these thoughts as they come, relabeling the thoughts, whatever you want to do, just not doing the compulsive behaviors. You're doing that enough that your brain will no longer send adrenaline into your body when you think these thoughts. And when your brain no longer sends adrenaline into your body, guess what? We broke free of OCD. We broke free of retroactive jealousy, OCD. Literally, it's not the thoughts that bother us. It's the anxiety that bothers us. Okay? Difference between the thought and the anxiety. A thought is nothing. A thought is an invisible entity that does nothing. It's the adrenaline that bothers us. And this is how we get rid of the adrenaline. This is how we get rid of the fear, the danger, is by doing this repetition over and over and over and teaching our brain there's no danger in thinking these thoughts. And so when there's no more anxiety, when the anxiety is completely gone, these thoughts are completely gone. You have the power to do it. But that is the fast track to getting over retroactive jealousy, OCD. That is the fast track. Letting those thoughts come in whenever they want to come in, they come in. You say, yep, here's the thought. I feel it. It's here. But guess what? I'm not going to give it the time of day. Nope, not going to give it the time of day. Nope, not scared of this. Nope. And you keep pushing through your day. You refocus. This might happen again 5 seconds later. This is another opportunity for you to do that again. Disregard. Nope, I'm okay. This is just my retroactive jealousy. This is not me. This is just OCD. I'm not going to give you the time of day. I'm going to live my life. Again, every time you get a thought, this is another opportunity for you to put this into practice. It's another opportunity for you to get better faster. So if you want to go to length of look forward to when these thoughts come up. I know that's like probably very different than what you're, thinking in your mind or what you've been feeling, but look forward to when these thoughts come up, because that's another opportunity for you to get better. That's another opportunity for you not to do the compulsive behavior. And that's another opportunity for you to really get over this even faster. Of course, if you want some more help in overcoming retroactive jealousy and retroactive jealousy OCD, check out those links in the description below. I've got an array of courses down there. You can bundle all those courses as well. If you can't choose between them, all of them come with 30 days of email coaching. And if you bundle all my courses, they will come with 90 days of email coaching. I'll give you my personal email address and help you overcome this once and for all. I also have an awesome coaching program. It's through the WhatsApp platform. It'd be my honor and privilege to be able to help you overcome this. It's a private message system between me and you. We can talk via audio, video, text, whatever you feel best. It's absolutely unlimited. I'm here to help you out. So check those out before you go today. Thanks for joining me, everybody. See you in the next video.